Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Daredevil Issue 1, Legacy number 649? Okay, Marvel. This is the start of the 2022 series, written by Chip Zdarsky, art by Marco Checchetto, Matthew Wilson, color artist, VC's Clayton, Cowles letterer, cover by Marco Checchetto and Matthew Wilson, associate editor Tom Grunman, editor Devin Lewis. It's a good pinup, but it tells me nothing about what's going on in the book, and that's probably for good reason. But it is well done for a cover. Coming in at $5, they couldn't run the other book for a couple more issues just to get to $6.50 and launch the new series then, really? Because issue 2 of this series is going to be issue $6.50, and they're going to want $7 for that. So this is another scam by Marvel to trick you into buying not only a number 1 at a higher price, but a number 2 at well over the regular inflationary rates. At least the cover on this one is nice quality, which is rarity these days, and the paper quality is pretty good. Really sad, Marvel, that I'm impressed with the standard paper that small press uses. So Daredevil is reflecting somewhat on what's going on. He has a talk with the new Kingpin posing as Mike, and that lasts for like 2 pages. Then he gets in a big fight, and him and Spider-Man let everyone know they're still there. Now, Spider-Man is allowed to remember Daredevil's secret identity because remember the Purple Children, who are the children of the Purple Man, obviously, wiped his secret identity from everybody's memories. And that is never cited where that happens in here, so you just have to assume that it happened because they said so. And Devil's Reign is mentioned as well, but again, the editor did nothing by putting a citation there. Like, seriously, do the editors of Marvel do anything? Tom Grunman and Devin Lewis have been at this company for years, and they don't know to do citations like that to cross-market because, you know, why would you want to sell some trade paperbacks, right? So Daredevil gets distracted by stopping this gunman guy, and he misses a train where some chick was that he smooched once, and then there's a guy that says he's his guardian angel. I don't know what that's all about. And Daredevil's being interviewed throughout this as some sort of, I don't know, these little interview segments in comics are dumb. It's not working the way they think it is, and it just comes off as kind of lazy. Then there's a backup story called The Island with Electra and Stick, written by Chip Zdarsky, art by Raphael De La Torre, Matthew Wilson on the colors, and VC's Clayton Cowles letters. And she goes to this contested island where the Russians currently have control and the Japanese want it back, so they have a little meeting there because apparently that's where the fist started, and then they kill some bad guys and have a big argument. Both stories are pretty well written. The Daredevil one is a little bit slow paced and there's not a whole lot of action, but it's obviously set up. It'd be nice if they recapped things a little bit better and told you where the storylines these things happened and occurred so that you could go get them and read them. That was annoying, but the second story was pretty solid. I didn't hate the issue, it was just kind of annoying because there were a bunch of little things. The art needs work. I'm not a huge fan of the art. It's too manga style. Although they have toned it down quite a bit, the faces still have a very, very, very manga influence to them. And that affects the positioning too for perspective shots. So every time somebody wants to look down, their head is cocked at an unnatural angle that only people in manga do. Where you're not looking up at them per se. You're looking almost head on at them, but their head is angled back. As if everybody's head's back and they're looking down their nose at you. And I find that weird. But if you're real into manga, I guess it would probably be okay. Colorist did a great job, and Spider-Man looked really cool. But overall, I would say it was a pretty average issue. Is it worth $5? Not really. It's nice Marvel went all out on the extra paper quality that should be done by anybody producing a comic, but that was the bare minimum they could get around to. Backup story had good art. I didn't have a problem with that, but overall, it just isn't worth $5. I would be interested in reading the next issue, but I don't really want to pay that cover price. So if I could find it cheaper, like a scratch and dent copy, I might pick it up, but the price is just too high for issue 650. That's number 2. You're not gonna get a lot of people on that one, guys. This issue did not hook you that well. So as usual, Marvel's cash grab nature took over from the fact that they should be telling good stories, and they're more excited about getting that extra little bit of money out of you than they are about telling you a fun story, which is really disappointing. And those stupid interview segments are almost as bad as the waste of paper white pages that they put in the X books, but at least least this issue was longer than 20 pages, like their usual pamphlets. So, I don't know. I have a hard time recommending this unless you can find it for about $3 or even maybe $4. I would say then pick it up, but $5 is just a little too far for it. I might pick up another issue. I don't know. We'll see. I'm real on the fence about it. I'm not going to recommend it for anywhere near the cover price if you can avoid it. That'll do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.